Imagine your own mother-in-law giving you a cold, calculated ultimatum. Either you have a royal, multi-million-dollar wedding that meets her prestigious standards, or she and her entire side of the family will boycott your big day. What do you do when your fiancé's mother cares more about impressing her high society office colleagues and keeping up appearances than her own son's happiness? This isn't just a story about a picky parent or wedding stress. It's a terrifying look at how a mother's obsession with social status can turn a celebration of love into a brutal, physical family war. My fiancé and I have been in a long-distance relationship for 2 years, working tirelessly in junior corporate positions to save every single penny for our future. We didn't want a circus. We wanted a simple, meaningful ceremony that reflected our journey. But his mother had other plans. She demanded we postpone our entire lives until we were 30 just so we could afford an extravagant display that wouldn't embarrass her. She even suggested we fly everyone abroad, not for the romance of a destination wedding, but to hide our modest budget from her judgmental social circle. She wasn't offering a single cent to help with the costs, yet she wanted to dictate the guest list, the venue, and the very soul of our day. To her, our marriage wasn't a milestone, it was a PR event where she was the self-appointed CEO of vanity. The situation escalated faster and more violently than anyone could have imagined. When I politely but firmly stood my ground, explaining that we were financially independent and ready to start our life now, something in her snapped. She didn't just argue, she went into a hysterical rage. She called my fiancé and screamed for 3 straight hours about disrespect and ingratitude. But the true horror happened when he finally tried to leave. As he packed his bags to escape her toxicity and move out, she lost all touch with reality. She didn't just yell, she attacked. She trashed his belongings, literally ripped his luggage in half with her bare hands, and called him names that no mother should ever utter to a child. The most chilling part? She made his younger brother sit there and watch the entire public execution of his dignity, ensuring the whole family saw the price of disobedience. We realized in that moment that boundaries were no longer enough. We needed to vanish. I took a 24-hour flight immediately to be by his side, and we made a choice that changed everything. We are eloping. We are choosing peace, silence, and each other over a woman who would rather destroy her son's spirit than be embarrassed by a modest wedding bouquet. This is the reality of dealing with a narcissist. They don't want a relationship, they want a puppet. And when the strings break, they will try to burn the whole theater down. But wedding drama is a worldwide epidemic of entitlement. Take the mother-in-law we call Karen, who demanded a private, high-end menu because she felt the food served to the other 200 guests wasn't good enough for her important status. Our response? We had the chef personally deliver a McDonald's Happy Meal, complete with a BTS toy, straight to her table while the whole room watched. It was a petty, perfect match for her childish behavior. Or consider the best man who was banned by his own father and brother from even speaking to the maid of honor, simply because they couldn't handle someone else finding love on their day. Whether it's a hickey disguised as a bug bite after a Vegas affair, or a sauce who rips suitcases in half, the lesson remains. Your wedding belongs to you. It is a day to celebrate your bond, not to subsidize someone else's ego. Sometimes the most prestigious thing you can do is walk away from the table where respect is never served.